All right, single Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I want to start by saying what your lesson is in this lifetime as a single Pisces. Guys, if you need anything, check it out down below in that comment section. Everything is always pinned down there for you, so it is easy access. All right, so let's see what's coming out for you. Single and looking. What has been your lesson in this lifetime when it comes to love? Ooh, you know what your lesson's been? That you have the tendency to see the good in someone when there's not any good. You have the tendency to see a dream instead of reality. So you know how I'll always say on this channel, don't date someone because what you think it could be. Date someone based off the reality of what it is and what you guys could make it become together. That's what I'm saying. So some of you could be single because you could be learning that you have the tendency to see a version in people that they don't even see themselves. So you might see someone and go, oh my God, that is the best man or woman I think I've ever met. They're so smart. They're so courageous. They're strong. But if they don't use those assets inside of their own self or even see them, do they really have it? Because you might see them as strong, but they might not feel that they're strong. They might feel weak. And because of that, they might then show up in their life as a weak individual because they don't see what you see. So some of you could have gotten to a point in your life where you had to quit seeing people as like their best self, as who they could be in this lifetime if they maximize themselves and who they truly are. You know, not everybody wants to be the best version of their own self. Okay. So in this lifetime, your lesson could have been for you to release and heal from your past lives and past circumstances, okay? I'm saying the more that you forgive and heal, the more love that you're experiencing in your present moment. I'm also saying that there could have been someone in your past that you trusted that was highly deceptive, and that they could have brought more into your life that you had to heal from. I'm saying that as well. Okay. What is your lesson in this lifetime? I'm also saying that there could be a soulmate attached to your energy that has deep regrets. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if you care. I think it's the one that was deceptive. You know, it could have been someone who told you that they were ready for a relationship when they knew good and damn well they were not. It could have been someone that told you they were ready for marriage and you guys went and got married, and hell, who knows, maybe you went and got a dog, and then before you know it, they're cheating on you because they weren't ready for marriage. They didn't even know what marriage meant. They knew that it was a contract. They knew that that meant you were tied to someone, but they didn't take it serious. It could have been something like that, and that person could have regrets now. I don't know if you care. Yeah. So your life lesson is to accept that everything happens for a reason. That's your lesson in this lifetime, is to realize that you can be vulnerable, and vulnerability doesn't mean that it's going to work out in your favor, and it doesn't mean that it's not. Some of you, there could be something here around you seeing that vulnerability is not a weakness, that it's actually a beautiful blessing. I'm definitely seeing that some of you have dealt with really bad people in your past that you have loved, that have shown you, you know, maybe what love is not. Again, I'm saying with the Eight of Swords, you loving someone so unconditionally, or maybe even multiple people. Some of you could have been married multiple times in multiple relationships, and you've loved these people. Each time you date someone new and you get in a deep bond, you feel like you love that person deeper than you've ever loved someone before. But those people could also be transforming you in a way that is beneficial and beautiful, but it's also painful. It's completely absorbing and getting rid of a version of you that you used to be. I'm hearing now I'm just somebody that I used to know. So that's not the lyrics. It's now you are just somebody I used to know. But what I heard was, now I'm just somebody I used to know. So, you know, maybe you don't even resonate with that version of you. Maybe you don't even understand that version of you, because again, the transformation has been so powerful. It's like a caterpillar to a butterfly, babes. Okay? A butterfly can't do caterpillar things. A caterpillar cannot do butterfly things. And that's kind of how much your life is transformed due to the relationships that you've been through. Now you're single, you're looking, but that has been your lesson in this lifetime, is to not believe what someone tells you they are, but who they show you. If someone shows you that they don't see in them what you see, so let's say that you tell this man or this woman, I think you'd make a great husband, a great wife, a great mom, a great dad. No, I wouldn't. That's because they don't want to. They don't see what you see. And you might go, oh, bet, let's have a baby so I can show you. That's not a good choice, because what that's going to end up doing is, instead of healing that person like you hope or you think, it could actually end up damaging that child, because that child is going to get a parent who has done told you that they're not interested in having a baby, and that they're going to damage the baby, and they don't believe they're going to be any good for that baby. But if you force something on someone and they're not ready, they're going to show you exactly why they're not ready. And that's what I'm saying, Kara. Some of you, there could have been relationships where it was either forced, whether you were forcing it, they were forcing it, life circumstances was forcing it. Maybe, again, love. Sometimes when we love someone, we might not be compatible with them, but we love them. Love doesn't matter if you're compatible, okay? When you love someone, you love them through the good, the bad, the ugly. But I'm getting, for some of you, that's not been maybe the best choice in this lifetime, because it's made you reevaluate love in a way that's kind of made you just accept love is what it is. Now, this is what I want to say. I want to get the past energy for you in love. I definitely see you learned a lot about yourself. Okay? Past energy for love. Okay, you were definitely dealing with a lot of players, a lot of people who would take impulsive action towards you. So these could have been people who were like, oh my God, I think you're the hottest man I've ever seen. But then they don't think about the fact that you have emotions, you have feelings. It doesn't matter if you're the hottest man that they've ever seen and they want to make their ex jealous. You have feelings, you have emotions. But with these Knight of Wands, these could have been women or men who didn't take that into consideration. They were only thinking about their own self, their own impulses, their own indulgences. And you could have helped, be a teaching tool in their life, but not so much so that you become a part of their life. So I'm definitely seeing that you dealt with a lot of people who were immature, who were impulsive, who made promises they had no intentions of keeping, who were maybe in and out, maybe even some players. The Knight of Wands are people who are passionate about you, but when you need them, the passion's gone all of a sudden, because it wasn't about you as a person. It was about what they wanted from you. Yeah, but I'm saying that it allowed you to recognize it for what it was. Instead of getting in your head and being anxious and worried, you were able to start calling these people who they are. I'm a man or a woman who hasn't figured it out yet. No, you're a man or a woman who likes to play games. And baby, we don't got games to play here. Love don't live here no more. You need to skedaddle. That's what I'm saying. It's gotten you more in touch with your intuition. Where you used to overthink or be anxious or allow something to stress you out, it doesn't do that anymore. So that's what the past energy and love has done for you. It's gotten you more in touch with your intuition. And if you make a choice, you might look at it as a bad choice or a wrong choice, but you're not going to stress about it. You're not going to fret, so to speak. Somebody's name could be Brett. Who or what are you leaving behind? A good time, not a long time is the first thing that I heard. Page of Wands. That could be a flirtatious energy. That could be minimal energy. So you could be leaving people behind that, yeah, you like to flirt with, but it's nothing more than that. They're not going to be long term. These could even be people that you like to talk to and have fun with, but you knew that they wouldn't be long lasting. So you're definitely leaving a lot of people behind that you don't see in your future. Okay? Now, these could be people that you met or people that you accumulated when you were in a rough time in your life. That's going to be for some of you, okay? I'm also saying that you could be leaving someone behind specifically where this person might be extremely wounded. And this person is the kind of person where you get what you get, you don't pitch a fit. And if you give them any pushback or if you say anything that they don't like to hear, you're the bad guy. So some of you could be leaving someone behind that is kind of a my way or the highway type of man or woman, someone who doesn't want to compromise. Have you ever met a woman or a man who feels like there's so much of the prize that they don't have to put in any action in the relationship at all? That's kind of what I'm getting for this person that you're leaving behind, whether it's a male or a female, it doesn't matter, okay? It's someone who is like hard to build a relationship with because they're discontent right now and it's not really what they want. So I see you leaving that person behind. We've talked about the lessons that you're learning in this lifetime. So what I want to do now is I want to jump into the blockage. What has the blockage been when it comes to you finding your long-term partner? What has the blockage been? Let's see. The blockage could be collaboration. So let me see. Yeah. So one of the blockages that could be getting in the way from you actually getting with your long-term partner is right now somebody could be sad and disappointed around something that isn't working out in their life. So your future partner or your long-term partner could actually be in a moment in their life where things are kind of belly up and they're in an energy of like, I have regret and I'm really sad. Yeah, I have fun, but I'd really like to go home to somebody. Have you ever dated someone and you like them, but you don't like them in your home? Like you like them, but you don't like them on your couch like them. That's how this person, whoever your future lover is. They're in a stage of their life where they like people. So they could be actively dating. They could be going through a separation or going through a healing stage. And they like connecting with people. Yeah, I'll go out and I'll have a drink with you. I'll go have some dinner with you. We can go bowling. We can go get a movie. But when they go home, they don't want this person beside them on the couch. They want that person to skedaddle, scram. Why? Because there's a lot that this person's working through. And not only just that, this person is at a place where it's like, I don't want to fake conversations. I don't want to fake that I'm interested in you. I don't want to fake that I give it. So this person could really be working through a lot right now, and it could be making them to where they're not necessarily a team player in the way that they would need to be for a relationship to be pursued. Because here's the thing. Let's say that you did go date this person right now and you guys had a great time, and let's say you went to their house to, I don't know, play pool. And you got there and you could tell that something switched as soon as you walked into their home. That's going to show you, oh wait, this person's only interested when they're not at home, but once they get home, they're kind of disconnected and they're not really into this anymore because they don't really want to build a relationship. They just want the fun. That's kind of what I'm saying here. You might be able to notice that this person's not really, let me sum it up. If you date this person right now, you're going to notice that they're hopeless, not hopeful. What do I mean by that? If you dated this person right now, and let's say that you made a comment about you guys doing something in the future, there would be a hopeless energy. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. I doubt that. Hopeless. They need to be hopeful when they come across your path. They need to be in the energy of, I know that what's coming out of your mouth is the truth, because how could it not be? I'm hopeful that people don't just go around and lie. I'm hopeful that people don't just go around playing games and trying to break people's hearts. That's where this person needs to be. And right now the blockage is that they're not a place in their life where they can be hopeful. They're hopeless. So it's getting in the way of them being a team player or collaborating in the way that they need to for something to grow. And I'm seeing that this person, they're going to find you very attractive, and they're going to, you know, when this person meets you, it's going to be an energy of, oh my God, who is that? I want to be recognized by that person. I want to go talk to them. I want to see if they find me attractive. That's going to be how this person feels when they finally meet you. But I feel like right this moment, there's a sense of them being really sad that maybe life isn't where they want it to be. And right now that would be a blockage when it comes to you, because again, there's a hopeless energy. I have no hope. I'm never going to get what I want. And for some reason, they want this Four of Wands, which is a stable home, a stable union. It was 15-15 as I said that. And I said, and for some reason. So, maybe for a while this person felt like it was fine, but now it's like, no, I'm not fine. I want this. Okay, interesting. So how is this person going to view you? They're going to view you as someone who's honest and truthful. They're going to view you as someone who wants a new beginning. They're going to view you as someone that they're very attracted to, but they're also going to view you as someone where it's like, know what you want kind of energy. I don't know. They kind of, I don't know if this person's going to meet you at like a bar or if it's going to be like mutual friends, but it's going to be an energy of, I already know what to expect when I meet you. So let's say that you meet this person at a bar and, let's say that you order a drink and the bartender gets smart with you. You might be the kind of man or woman where you're going to take care of business. Listen, I'm going to be direct with you. I ain't going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to be direct because this issue needs to be fixed. That might be the actual moment right then that this person notices you. When you doing your hands through the air, letting that bartender know, now, wait a second, now, I didn't order this. I ordered a lemon drop, and that's what I expect. Don't be playing with me. And that might be the moment that this person goes, whoa, that person is not playing. They're giving that person a run for their money. But that could also be the moment that piques their interest and goes, I want to go talk to them. And then they go over there and go, I heard a lemon drop got you all tore up. And then next thing you know, there's a conversation going. Now, if they were hopeless, they would be less likely to approach you. Why? Because what's the point? I'm going to go over there. You're going to tell me you don't want to talk to me. You ain't going to give me the time of day. Love don't work out no more. Love don't live here no more. Whatever that hopeless energy is, that would end up kind of creeping in. But that's not going to be what's going to take place. They're going to feel hopeful by the time that they finally meet you. So when they finally meet you, they're going to see you as someone that they're very, very, very attracted to, but they're also going to see you as someone who's kind of like a no bullshit type of person. And they're going to see you as someone that's a new beginning. So let's say you do meet this person at the bar or something like that. They're going to pull the, I would love to talk to you again. I would love to see you again. I would be interested in getting to know you more. What is this person going to want in this relationship? What are they going to want? They're going to want to have the strength and the courage to step up. So it's interesting because it's a little bit of like when this person meets you, they're going to go home or they're going to go back to their apartment or their house with their roommate or wherever they live. And they're going to start thinking about how, oh my God, I think I've met the person that I've been asking for. Are you ready though? Do you have the strength and the courage to pursue this? You say you want a relationship. You say you're ready for the person that's going to treat you well and treat you good and be your husband, be your wife, but are you really ready for it? Are you ready to respect that person and treat that person with the same respect and to step up and fill those shoes and be someone that they can depend on and vice versa? So it's going to be a little bit of like, they're going to meet you. I think they're going to get your number and let you know that they're interested in seeing you again. But I think there's going to be a little bit of cold feet before there's a sense of stepping up is kind of what I'm saying. Okay? Give me more. Yeah. And then there's going to be big changes that are going to take place. What do you need to know about this relationship? What do you need to know about this relationship? There's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation that's going to come in. Honestly, discuss how you're feeling with one another. This person's going to discuss with you around something that took place, something that ended, something that they invested in. They could have given 7 months or even 7 years, and they could tell you, this could be someone that's going to tell you after you meet them how, to be honest with you, this could be someone who got cheated on, went through a really hard ending. So them betting on something, someone new, something new is really hard for them because they're scared they're going to get backstabbed and betrayed again. But this person wants nothing more than to have the strength and the courage to go after this, to step up and say, I want this. Now, the Emperor is the energy of, if you want something, you'll go get it. So we all know that Emperor in our lives. You know that person, whether it's maybe your parent or your sibling, where if they go, oh, I want this, they'll go over there and get it, even if it's a person. Have you ever met someone like that who has no sense of social anxiety whatsoever? If you go, hey, go talk to that person, they'll go straight up and talk to them. That's the energy I'm seeing here. This person wants to be in that Emperor energy. I want to be the kind of person where if I want something, I have no fear. There is no overthinking. I'm not second guessing. I'm not doubting. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It just don't know it's mine yet. That's how this person wants to show up in life. And this opportunity with you is the first opportunity for that to happen. And I'm seeing that they're going to step up to the plate and they're going to discuss some sort of ending that really brought them to their knees. And they're going to let you know that that ending is making them second guess giving to this, but they want to give to this, and that they're going to have the strength and the courage to discuss how they're feeling with you, but to also continue on the path in this direction, in this relationship. Now, they might even say, you know, my ex, I don't really want to talk about him because that's my past, thank you. But I do want to let you know that they left me hopeless. I don't believe in love. I don't believe in anything anymore because of that. I have no hope. So if this fails, nah, I'm hopeless. So it just is what it is. But I want you to know that meeting you gave me hope again. And there's something about that I want to explore. It's kind of like, I don't know why, but I've seen Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. It's like when you see Tinkerbell come out in the movie, you're like, oh my God, there's Tinkerbell. Oh my God, let's follow her. There's something magical about you in this dynamic that gives them hope again. Something about you that kind of draws them in and goes, now that's the kind of person that's honest, that's truthful, that means business. That's a new beginning waiting to happen. But again, there's also a little bit of worry of, what if I invest in this and it ends up being an ending again? Okay, so I am seeing that. I'm seeing a heart-to-heart conversation coming in, and this person, again, it's going to be a conversation of, I want to do what's right for this dynamic, but I also want to do what's right for me. And I kind of want to protect myself from you, but I kind of want to jump in head first. And I see you guys just kind of opening up and really talking about it. Give me a little bit more. So this is going to unfold within the next few weeks, okay? There's going to be open communication. I see a lot of like hope coming from it. I see good energy coming from this conversation. I see impulsive action taking place. So this conversation is going to come out of nowhere, okay? Again, you could just be at the bar. You could just be at the bar, letting the bartender know real dab quick. That is not what you ordered. That is not what you ordered. And that might be the same moment that a woman goes, who is that? I like the way he's very direct. That's exactly what I need. Maybe she's used to dealing with men who aren't direct, who beat around the bush. She's tired of a beat around the bush. She's like, nah, give me a direct, honey. I need someone direct. And here you are. Now, you guys might connect really good one night. It's going to be amazing. You're going to exchange numbers. But then that sense of like anxiety is going to settle. And then I see one person coming in and bringing conversation in. And this could be her saying, listen, I really like you, but my ex did a number on me, and I'm not bringing him up because I want to talk about him. I'm not bringing him up because I'm not over him. I'm bringing him up because he obviously is like Casper the Friendly Ghost and is going to haunt this relationship until I feel comfortable here. And I'm seeing her discussing the ending, and you guys really discussing what you want, what you feel. And I see this coming in almost impulsively. And I see you guys discussing what you see with one another, what you want. I see a discussion around a new beginning, around what maybe a union or a relationship would look like. Y'all could even not talk about dating one another, but talk about like life. If you had one life to build and money wasn't an option and nobody could tell you no, what would that life look like? And you guys might start having those conversations where you're not necessarily connecting like, oh, it's me and you, it's me and you, it's me and you. But what if? What if the world was at your fingertips and you could do anything or have anything? What would that look like? And you guys might start kind of connecting and exploring new beginnings in that way that's then going to lead to a a foundation together, because it's kind of like supporting one another, supporting your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, the things that make you feel secure, happy, safe, that's then going to make you want to pour into each other. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. So this is actually going to start unfolding here very, very, very soon. So if you are single and you are actively looking, here coming up, there could be someone you're going to be flirting with, babes, that's going to possibly turn out to something a little bit more, depending upon how far you want to take it, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it here. Bye, guys.